Earth is full of secrets, and I'm not talking about the fact that you still don't know how taxes work. I mean actual hidden things, places, events, and natural phenomena that are so bizarre they sound completely fake. But they're real, and today, I'm about to expose 50 of them. Let's get into it. 1. Deep beneath Antarctica, there's a massive hidden lake that's been sealed off from the surface for more than 15 million years. Scientists drilled into it and immediately found unknown life forms. Classic horror movie setup. 2. There's a spot in Canada called the Slave Craton, where the Earth's crust is 4 billion years old, the oldest piece of the planet ever found. Basically, it's Earth's fossilized baby picture. 3. A giant blue hole in Belize is so deep, we still don't know what's at the bottom. It's basically the ocean's nope zone. 4. The world's largest crystal cave was discovered in Mexico, and the crystals inside are so massive they look fake. But standing in there for too long? Instant death. It's 136 degrees Fahrenheit, 58 degrees Celsius, with 99% humidity, meaning Earth is full of secrets, and I'm not talking about the fact that you still don't know how taxes work. I mean actual hidden things, places, events, and natural phenomena that are so bizarre they sound completely fake. But they're real. And today, I'm about to expose 50 of them. Let's get into it. 1. Deep beneath Antarctica, there's a massive hidden lake that's been sealed off from the surface. You'd literally drown in your own sweat. 5. Speaking of horrifying caves, there's a boiling river hidden in the Amazon. The water is so hot that anything that falls in gets cooked alive. Nature really out here preheating itself. 6. Beneath the streets of Paris, there are over 200 miles of hidden catacombs filled with millions of human bones. That's right. One of the world's most romantic cities is literally built on a giant corpse storage unit. 7. There's a mysterious hum coming from the ocean that nobody can explain. It's louder than a jet engine and happens all the time. Scientists named it the bloop, because apparently even they have given up at this point. 8. In the middle of the Sahara Desert, there's a giant eye-shaped structure visible from space. Some believe it's the remains of an ancient lost city. Others believe it's just Earth's way of saying, I'm watching you. 9. There's a waterfall in Antarctica that looks like it's bleeding. It's called Blood Falls, and the reason? The water is full of iron, which oxidizes and turns blood red when it hits the air. Absolutely metal. 10. Deep in the Amazon, scientists discovered an underground superhighway of rivers flowing miles beneath the surface. So basically, the Amazon has a secret Amazon. 11. The Earth's inner core is growing unevenly, and we have no idea why. One side is expanding faster than the other, which feels like the beginning of a disaster movie plot. 12. There's a part of the Atlantic Ocean called the Sargasso Sea, and it has no shores. It's literally just a floating mass of seaweed in the middle of nowhere, and somehow fish have decided to live there. 13. Greenland sharks can live for over 500 years, meaning some of them have been swimming around since before Shakespeare was born. Absolute legends. 14. The Amazon rainforest produces 20% of the world's oxygen, but also, the trees release so many chemicals that the air is basically a natural drug. So if you ever find yourself feeling weird in the jungle, yeah, that's why. 15. Scientists recently discovered zombie worms that eat whale bones at the bottom of the ocean. That's it. That's the fact. I hate it here. 16. There's a giant hole in Siberia that's been on fire since 1971. They call it the door to hell. And the best part? It was an accident. 17. Earth once had a second moon, but it crashed into our current one and disappeared. So yeah, we could have had 2 moons, but physics said nah. 18. There's a secret ocean under the Earth's crust, and it holds more water than all the surface oceans combined. So yeah, we're basically living on top of a hidden water planet. 19. The Dead Sea is so salty that if you try to drown in it, you'll just float. It's like a natural cheat code against sinking. 20. The entire continent of Australia is moving north by about 7 centimeters per year. So in a few million years, it might crash into Asia like a very slow car accident. 21. Scientists recently found an ancient forest hidden inside a sinkhole in China. The trees inside are so tall they're believed to be older than human civilization. 22. The Earth's magnetic field is weakening, and we don't know why. If it keeps up, it could mess with satellites, GPS, and even your precious Wi-Fi. 23. There's a mysterious gravity hole in the Indian Ocean where Earth's gravitational pull is slightly weaker. So yeah, Earth has a random glitch just chilling in the ocean. 24. Lake Hillier in Australia is bright pink and scientists still don't fully understand why. It's basically a giant bottle of Pepto-Bismol. 25. There's a massive bubble of molten rock slowly rising beneath the United States. If it ever erupts, well, GG. 26. There's a hidden volcano under the Yellowstone National Park in the US. If it ever erupts, it could wipe out an entire continent. A little terrifying, right? 27. The world's largest living organism is a giant fungus in Oregon. It spans over 2,000 acres and it's 1,000 s of years old, pretty much Earth's oldest living thing. 28. In the Arctic, there's a phenomenon known as the midnight sun, where the sun never fully sets for months at a time. I guess even the Earth needs a long, awkward evening. 29. Venus is the hottest planet in our solar system, hotter than Mercury. Even though Mercury is closer to the sun, it's basically a giant cosmic hot tub that's been on high heat since the dawn of time. 30. Mount Erebus in Antarctica has been erupting constantly for over 40 years, and it has a lava lake that's never been quiet. It's like Mother Nature's version of Netflix on repeat. 31. There's a mysterious underwater pyramid off the coast of Japan that has sparked endless conspiracy theories. It's not actually a pyramid, but if it was, we'd have to rethink everything. 32. There's a massive cave system in the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico that's been connected to underground rivers and hidden civilizations. Think of it as Earth's secret vault. 33. The Himalayas are still growing, with the mountains rising by about 5 millimeters per year, which is weird considering they've been around for millions of years already. 34. In Chile, there's a phenomenon where raining fish happens during certain weather events. So it's not just raining cats and dogs, it's raining actual fish. One way to add to your fish tank, I guess. 35. In some parts of the world, the sky actually glows at night due to air glow, a phenomenon caused by interactions in the atmosphere. Stargazing is even better when Earth is trying to put on a light show. 36. The Everest used to be underwater millions of years ago. The mountains were part of an ancient ocean floor before continental drift made the Earth decide it was time for some vertical real estate. 37. There's a place in Iceland called the Geysir where hot water shoots up to 200 feet in the air every few minutes. It's basically Earth's natural bidet. 38. Lake Vostok, a subglacial lake in Antarctica, has been completely sealed off for over 15 million years. But recently, scientists discovered there may be life forms that have been isolated for millions of years. 39. The Bermuda Triangle isn't as dangerous as it's made out to be. In fact, the number of ships and planes that disappear there is statistically the same as in any other part of the ocean. It's just Earth messing with our heads. 40. On the Galapagos Islands, there's a natural laboratory where species are evolving in real time. You could literally watch new species being born. It's like real-life Pokemon evolution. 41. There's a floating city in the Pacific Ocean called Pohnpei. It's an ancient, hidden city built in a lagoon and only recently rediscovered. It's like Earth's secret civilization just waiting for someone to find it. 42. Jellyfish are immortal. Well, certain species of jellyfish, like the Turritopsis dohrnii, can literally reverse their aging process and start over. A real-life fountain of youth. 43. There's a dark patch of sky near Australia called the Great Dark Spot, where stars mysteriously vanish. It's a cosmic mystery no one can explain, like the ultimate unanswered question from space. 44. In Kenya, there's a blood-red lake called Lake Natron. The water's pH is so high, it's basically lava. Creatures that fall in there turn into solid statues. Talk about a permanent vacation spot. 45. The Dead Sea, famous for its saltiness, isn't just salty because of water. It's so dense that people can literally float without doing anything. Like a pool made of brine, but for ancient Romans. 46. On the French island of Réunion, there are a handful of volcanoes that erupt every few months, creating streams of lava that end up looking like molten rivers of orange cheese. If Earth could melt, this would be it. 47. There's a phenomenon in the Amazon River where the water and the river's flow meet in a way that the two streams don't mix for hundreds of miles, creating an eerie, never-ending line of different colored waters. 48. The Andes Mountains are home to a mysterious, lost city. No one knows exactly where it is, but it's thought to be hidden high up in the peaks, waiting for someone to find it. Indiana Jones would be jealous. 49. The Black Sea is upside down. Its bottom is so full of hydrogen sulfide that nothing can live there, creating a spooky underwater world. It's like Earth is just trying to keep some things locked away for itself. 50. Finally, in the Australian outback, there are glowing red rocks caused by ferrous minerals that cause the rocks to light up at certain times of the day. Nature has some serious mood lighting going on. And there you have it. 50 hidden secrets about Earth that just made this planet feel like a badly written sci-fi novel. Which fact made you question reality the most? Let me know in the comments, and if you liked this, hit subscribe. Or don't, I'm not your boss, but I'll be deeply disappointed. Until next time.
Activating hyperdrive.